It has been now a year since we first got started with the first state aid sector inquiry into what we call capacity mechanisms. Member states may introduce capacity mechanisms to secure electricity supply and to prevent power shortages. And that is obviously important and completely legitimate. But the important implications of capacity mechanisms are equally important because they can affect electricity prices, they can give undue advantages to certain energy operators, and they can hinder energy flows across EU borders. And that should ring a bell of energy union. And this is, these three things is what the sector inquiry is examining. And the knowledge gained will both feed into our enforcement of state aid rules and the planned legislative process to fulfill our ambition of energy union. We have been asking questions in 11 member states. Those were Belgium, Croatia, Denmark, France, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Poland, Portugal, Spain, and Sweden. And in answering those questions, we found 28 capacity mechanisms, so we have had a lot of food for thought and analysis. I'm here to present our three main findings. First, properly functioning electricity market should deliver sufficient electricity supply. If they don't, capacity mechanisms may be necessary, but they cannot substitute the real markets and therefore also regulatory reform. Second, it is a real concern that member states' studies has not made carefully analysis for the need for capacity mechanisms before they have introduced them. And thirdly, capacity mechanisms in many member states seem to benefit only specific energy operators. For example, we see that some capacity mechanisms are only open to specific technologies, to specific operators within the borders of a member state. The risk of that, or the effects of that, can be a higher cost for taxpayers and for consumers, and of course create a risk of creating obstacles actually to integrate energy markets in Europe. And knowing the potential benefits of energy union, that is of course a thing for concern. Because with energy union, we try to build a strong flow of electricity, energy, cross-border in order to make sure that not only supply, but also supply in terms of sort of higher security concerns, and of course enabling us to lower costs and to meet our climate change goals.